You mentioned hypnosis a lot, and I think a lot of us think of hypnosis of what we've seen on TV,
Exactly.
where somebody can't pick up a piece of paper because they think it's heavy,
Right.
or they're barking like a dog. But
Right.
what is it that you do, hypnosis, that might be different than what we've seen?
Very good, and that's a very, very valid question, because that's also what kind of repels some people from hypnosis. And you know, Hollywood has not done a good portrayal, because often it's associated with something humiliating or very, very funny, or something terrifying and scary. So let me just start out. When you come to see me, there's no sunken place that you can't get out of. That's just Hollywood. What I do is clinical hypnotherapy, so it's very different from stage hypnosis. Now, a stage hypnosis person, what they're doing is they're really working on cues from the audience to determine who is the most highly suggestible. And then they're choosing those people to come up and kind of be the guinea pig. And, but it also can show you how powerful hypnosis is. What a lot of people don't realize about hypnosis is that it's a very natural state to be in. And you know, you're in a state of hypnosis 2 or 3 times a day. Naturally, you just don't call it hypnosis. So one of those states could be on your drive to work, when you just zone out. You didn't crash, you still made it on time, right? But you weren't thinking about the road, and you kind of got there going, oh, how did I get here? So that's a classic state of hypnosis. Another classic state of hypnosis is daydreaming. So just the kind of zone out and trance state that you kind of let your mind wander. Another state is when you sit down to watch TV or a movie. Most people are in a state of hypnosis in under 3 minutes.
Amazing.
Pretty effective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know when you've treated me for years, is when I try to describe this to people, you know, I do it from my own perspective, and I say it's really a state of relaxation.
It is.
Where I feel like even afterwards, I don't even care what happens the rest of the day. Something major could happen, and I don't care.
Okay.
But how would you describe that from somebody who's never had this before or never had your work before? How would you describe that to somebody who's searching for something like this?
Well, like I said, at first we would have a conversation about where they're actually at, right? And just to see what is right for them. Maybe all they need is a Reiki treatment, just to shift some of the energy that makes them feel triggered, makes them feel heavy, makes them feel unmotivated. Maybe they're ready for something a little bit deeper, and in that case, that's where you would introduce hypnosis and Reiki as a combined treatment therapy, because it's a very deep therapeutic session where somebody may not consciously remember everything that happens after, but that's really the point of the treatment, is to get the conscious mind, which is really the critical factor in hypnosis. That's the part of your mind that's interacting with me now, but it's also judging everything that's coming in and being said. So hypnosis works to just slide the critical factor out of the way to have direct access into the subconscious mind.